Namaste. I welcome all of you to this channel. I thank all of you for joining us for the first episode of our channel on Hindu wisdom. In this episode, we explore the broad classifications of Hindu scriptures and we will go on to discuss how and where we can access them today. Hindu Wisdom Episode 1, Introduction to Hindu Scriptures and their availability. So let's dive in. Let us take a look at what all we will be exploring today. First, what are the main books and literature contents available in the Sanatan Dharma? Second, which resources are available and how do we read them? Third, where to start reading and which websites are suited for online study. So let's get started about Hindu scriptures and where to find them. If you are new here, I request you to please subscribe and press the bell icon to support our channel. The 3 paths. As we know, there are many paths which are prescribed in the Sanatan Dharma for attaining liberation. Of these, 3 are very famous. The first is the Jnana Marga, that is the path of knowledge, where we try to know more and more about the God we believe in and try to attain him or her by knowing. The second is the Bhakti Marga, where we love the God we believe in and are so devoted to the service of him or her that we go on wishing all the time to be with him or to serve him or to maybe merge into him. The third is the Karma Marga, that is a path of action, but the action should not be for personal benefit. Just like in school, we go for art stream or commerce stream or science stream after our 10th certification, we choose any one. Similarly, we can go for any one of the 3 famous paths, Sanatan Dharma, for attaining liberation. It depends on our nature and our quest. Just like in school, even after choosing one, we can specialize in that one, but we can still get into another one out of interest and know about it. So the Karma Marga, which is not the main topic of this particular video, is the path of action. Mostly in today's world, it is inspired by the BhagavadGita, where we are supposed to perform our duties selflessly without expecting any personal rewards out of it. Whether it's our duty as a doctor, as a nurse, as a teacher, as a politician, as a parent, whichever we are doing, we have to do it for the sake of it being our duty, not for the sake of what we are going to get out of it. Sakam, sa means with, kam means wish. When we do something including a wish that I will get this out of this, it is called as Sakam Karma. And Nishkam Karma is where I do not wish for a benefit. I do something because it is my duty to do it. For example, if I am a parent, I take care of my child because it's my duty as a parent to do it, not because of attachment or moha to the child. I brought the child into the world for my personal fulfillment. It is my duty to look after it. It is not a favor I am bestowing on the child. It is my sacred duty to look after the child's needs and prepare him or her for the life coming ahead. The child came into this world through me, not to me. We have to ensure that we know the difference. The child came into this world through me, not to me. I don't own him or her. I should care for my child, not expecting a return like the child will look after me when I'm old. In my old age, I should be mentally ready to step away from the Grihastha life and enter into either the Vanaprastha life or the Sannyasa life, as the case may be, instead of clinging to the child for return favors. Next is the Bhakti Marg, which is the path of devotion. Again, this video is not for Bhakti Marg. Bhakti is love towards God as intense as a mother's love for her child. Bhakti is heartfelt. It's not following some rituals. It's not just going and lighting some lamps. It is a deep longing associated with it. Just like if the child is taken away from the mother without her wish or knowledge, how the mother feels agony. That kind of love is Bhakti. More literature about Bhakti is found in the Puranas like the Bhagavatam and Bhakti poetry of poets like Mirabai and Suvedasa. Gita Press Gorakhpur publishes a lot of literature on Bhakti. Jnana Marga. This video is specifically meant for concentrating on Hindu knowledge and scriptures. There are two categories, the Shruti, which are the heard, and Smriti, which are the remembered. Shruti includes Vedas and Upanishads. Smriti includes Itihasas, which is histories, Puranas, which is stories told over generations, Dharma Shastras, etc. Some examples are here. Itihasa literatures are Ramayana and Mahabharata, which tell us the history of what happened in a particular family or in a particular kingdom. Next is the Puranas, like the Bhagavata Purana, Vishnu Purana, Shiva Purana. We have 18 main Puranas, which tell stories which are told from people over generations. Then are the Dharma Shastras, which are the penning down of the rules and regulations that the society followed at that particular time. One of these is Manusmriti. Next is Darshanas or philosophies. We have Nyaya Yoga, Nyaya Darshana, Vedanta Darshana, etc. Understanding the Vedas. We all know the names of the 4 Vedas, but most books or online resources will show you only the Samhita portion of the Vedas, not the complete Veda. We need to realize that many popular editions which are published are highly abridged and translated. What are actually Vedas? Vedas are not just 4 books. There is a lot of misconception. People think Vedas are just 4 books. No, it's not so. They are actually classifications of a vast Vedic literature during the Vedic age. Today's historians say that the Vedic age is from 1500 to 500 BCE, but actually Hindu scholars disagree with this. This video is not a place to discuss that, but yeah, we need to know that there is a disagreement. So all the scriptures written in Sanskrit and at that time, in that era, are called as Vedas. They include not just spiritual texts, they also include scientific texts and philosophical too. The 4 Vedas, the names everyone knows, are Rigveda, Yajurveda, Samaveda, and Atharvaveda. Each one contains a collection of many texts, not just one single book. Each Veda further contains 4 classifications inside them. The first part is Samhitas, which are verses concentrating on worship of either nature or deities like the Indra, the Surya, the Agni, etc. The Brahmana part of the Vedas has more of prose texts which describe rituals and ceremonies. Aryanyakas are prose on philosophy, and Upanishads are more of dialogues on spiritual wisdom between learned people. Now, for example, Rigveda. It is not just mantras. It includes Brahmanas like Aitareya Brahman, Kaushitaki Brahman. It also includes many Upanishads like Aitareya Upanishad, Irvana Upanishad, etc. So, Rigveda overall is the Samhita part, plus the Brahmana part, plus the Aryanyaka part, plus the Upanishad part. Similarly, Yajurveda is also a comprehensive collection. It includes the Taittiriya Brahman, Shatapat Brahman, and so on. It contains the Taittiriya Aranyak also. It contains the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad also, and so on. So, Yajurveda is also a full compilation, not just mantras available in the printed Samhita books. Similarly, for the other 2 Vedas too. So, Vedas are not single books. They are categorization of a large number of texts. Vedic texts were not studied at one stage. They were studied across different stages of life, not at one single go. The ages given below are not strict age restrictions. They are just general guidelines of stages in life. The first stage in life is Brahmacharya ashram, below 25 years of age. Then the person is still a child, not yet responsible for a family. And that is the stage at which people were made to memorize the Samhitas or the mantra part. Next comes the Grihastha ashram between the age of roughly 25 to 50, where a person has his or her own family. So at that stage, we study the Brahmanas, which have rituals for family life, like the naming ceremony of the child. Next is a Vanaprastha ashram between 50 to 75 years of age, where a person is old enough that his children are already grown up. But he is not so old that he can leave and go. The grandkids are still young, etc. That is the stage for study of RNS, which concentrate on philosophy and introspection. Next, in the age of 75 and above, person needs to enter sannyasa ashram. Kids are also grown up, grandkids are also grown up. So Upanishads are the discussions between learned people. They talk of spiritual renunciation and attainment of the truth. Why this structure? Obviously, below 25, when the person is not yet married, there is still a lot of memory in the mind, and mind is sharp and there are no distractions. So it is easy to learn the Samhitas. At that time, it would be taught what is the content of the Samhitas, even the grammar, pronunciation, everything. It was easy to memorize it. Later in life, when a person is married and has children, they need to have ritual knowledge to run the family. Next, in the later stages of life, philosophy and spirituality become the main concentration points. So there are stages of Vedas too. So as we have seen, and so many scriptures, it's an ocean of knowledge. So where to read these? Where to find this? The first resource is vedicheritage.gov.in is a Government of India site. They cover Samhitas, they cover Brahmanas, they cover Aranets, and they cover Upanishads too. They also include videos which have mantras chanting by learned acharyas. The books are in the form of lay books. It's very easy to read them. It is authentic, it is by the government. But there's a point of caution. Most of the texts are available in Sanskrit. Only about 70% are translated to Hindi or English. So if we don't know Sanskrit, we may face a difficulty. Next resource is wisdomlib.org. It covers Hindu texts. It also covers scriptures of the Jainism and the Buddhism. Most of these texts are completely translated into English. So you will not find the Sanskrit part. You will not find it in Hindi. You will not find it in a regional language. It is not very ideal. If I prefer Hindi or a regional language, then Wisdom Lib may not help much. Next is mahakavya.com. It's a Hindi website. Just like the previous one, everything was converted and translated to English. Here, most of the things are available in Hindi. So if I don't know Hindi, I want Marathi, I may not get much help here. It also has a flipbook format. It has lot of scriptures available. Next is mahakavya.com. There is a caution to be followed. Original Sanskrit verses are missing. We may need to combine this with other website resources to be able to relate the original verse to its meaning. Resource 4 is a huge worldwide digital library called as archive.org. Now this is not just for Hindu texts. This has all kind of texts. It has so much literature from historical sources. It includes texts on different kinds of things. It also includes music things. It also includes videos, etc. It's a huge non-profit digital library. Thousands of scanned Sanskrit texts are available, but unfortunately, since they are scanned, they are not in soft copy. PDFs are available, but text may not be copyable, and we may not be able to search with a keyword. Next is sanskritdocuments.org. Extensive Sanskrit scripture collection can be found. Many links will turn back to archive for the meanings because only Sanskrit may be given here. So we can discover the Sanskrit document here and go back to archive to read the meaning. Then is hinduonline.co. It's a very well organized site. It includes Vedas, Puranas, Upanishads, Vedanga, etc. It is very easy to access because PDFs are well categorized. epustakalaya.com is a library. It's not only restricted to Hindu scriptures. There are all kinds of reading materials available, including you will find Premchandra, you will find Rabindranath Tagore, etc. It's very easy to search here. But Brahmanas and Aranikas may be very limited here. It's more useful for general reading, not for scriptures alone. Next is VedicScriptures.in. It is very well organized. It is very well categorized. It's very well cataloged. So it is very easy to search for particular mandala number or mantra number. And it also has commentaries or bhashya by multiple acharyas, including bhashya by Dayanand Saraswati ji. So it will be very easy to understand things. It also has multilingual support. It has Hindi, English, Marathi, and so on. So summary of the sources we covered: Vedic heritage, wisdom lit, Mahakavya, archive, Sanskrit documents, Hindu online, e-pustakalay and Vedic scriptures are the available websites and very authentic ones to go to. Next, some people may want to read physical books in their hand. So unfortunately, printed books are limited. Obviously, a publisher will print only what actually sells. So complete versions of Vedas may be very rarely printed. You can find complete versions of Vedas in the government libraries, but that it may be nothing else. Most printed books focus on Bhakti or popular scriptures. Gita Press Gorakhpur, they publish on devotion mainly. They are largest in the Sanatan Dharma publishers. They print Upanishads, they print Puranas, they print Ramayana, Mahabharata. They focus basically on Bhakti. They have a website, gitapress.org, where we can go and place order for the books we want. The limitations, as I already said, they do not focus on Vedic Samhitas or Aranyaks or Brahmins. You will be able to find Upanishads, but that too not all in details. We will find 9 Upanishads in one book. We will find 2 individual Upanishad books, but then others are abridged. Then there is Rupesh Thakur Publications. They offer Samhitas of all 4 Vedas, that is Rigved, Yajurved, Samaved and Atharved, with simple explanations in Hindi of 2 to 3 lines per mantra. It is of course economical, but minimal commentary can be found, not much in detail. So we could go to the close of this video. The final thoughts: Neti Neti. However much we cover, many topics will always remain because the ocean is vast. Stay tuned for the next episode. I thank you for watching. Please do share this video with your friends and family, and please subscribe to our channel for more spiritual knowledge. We will meet again in the next episode. Till then, Jai Shri Radha Krishna, Jai Shri Sitaram.